Shalom, Bruchim Habayim. I'm Josh Lieberman of the Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square. You won't want to miss seeing our dance group Chai perform with a live band and singers. You'll quickly realize why this local talent have been able to make their skills worldwide. I look forward to seeing you during Folklorama. Shalom.
We're checking in with Alex Brown. She is down at Rady JCC visiting one of my favorite pavilions at Folklorama, the Israel Pavilion.
Yes, good morning. So Folklorama has kicked off, and we're kicking off 2 weeks of wonderful coverage of all the different pavilions. This morning, the first one, the Israel Pavilion. This morning, we're going to be talking about what you can expect from the pavilion when you come on down and visit. We're also going to be getting some live performances from a wonderful folk ensemble, and even talking about the food that you can expect down here. Now, just while walking around, I've learned already so much about Israel. Did you know you can drive from one side of the country to the other in 5 hours? So think of that in terms of Manitoba. I mean, where can we even get in 5 hours? It's crazy. It's just a mix of old and new, and the new technology. Did you know the USB key came from Israel? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either, no.
The more you know with Alex Brown.
There you go. All right, thanks for that, Alex. Looking forward to hearing more about it.
With Alex Brown, checking out the Israeli Pavilion at Folklorama, and you're finding out what they have in store this year.
Yes, a wonderful wealth of knowledge has welcomed us this morning. I'm already learning so much about Israel, and right now I'm joined by Pavilion Chair Jeff this morning. I guess first things first, for those who have never had the experience to come on down to the Israel Pavilion, what can people expect?
Well, first of all, thank you for coming to our pavilion today. You know, the Israel Pavilion is being a part of the Folklorama Festival since year one. This is our 47th year as part of the festival. Not only is it the 50th anniversary of Folklorama, but it's also the 100th anniversary of the YMHA Rady JCC. So we're celebrating both of those this year here. Our pavilion's at the beautiful Asper Jewish Community Campus, a huge, nice big building that's air conditioned, which makes a big difference for this week. It's been so hot so far. It's a fantastic pavilion. First of all, we have a tremendous cultural display where we discuss the history of Israel, talk about technology. Israel is has the largest number of startup companies in the world. We focus on some cities like Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. So it's a really nice cultural display for people to come and enjoy. And you know, people come for our food. We're known for really good food. Falafel and different types of dips, Israeli cheesecake, carrot cake. So the food's very good. We have Israeli beer, Gold Star beer, that's imported from Israel, as well as Sabra liqueur, which is very popular. And I think really though most people come for our show. The Winnipeg Sarah Summer High Folk Ensemble have been entertaining our pavilion since day one, and they're a local group. They're all volunteers, and they've traveled throughout the world. They just came back with a tour of Israel and Ukraine with the Rusalka folk group, and it was a really great tour where they both performed in the two different countries, and people come to our pavilion for the amazing show.
Yeah, definitely. And I think one thing that you probably want people to walk away with in the last few seconds we have here is to walk away with a newfound understanding and appreciation of Israel.
For sure. You know, Israel is such a beautiful country. We have so much culture. There's so much history. It really is a beautiful country, and a lot of times it's not portrayed that way in the newspapers and in the media, but I think if people came here, they would see how beautiful Israel is and get a chance to experience our culture and really be entertained in an amazing way. And we have some very special shows tonight and on Thursday in that Rusalka is performing at our pavilion with Chai for the first time, and it's going to be amazing. We expect very large crowds, so it's going to be really very special evenings.
Very special evenings down here at the Israel Pavilion.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for that, Alex. Appreciate it.
Alex Brown is touring the world this week, and the first stop is at the Israel Pavilion at Folklorama, one of my personal favorites.
I was going to say, Catherine, this must be like a second home to you during Folklorama week. Yeah, we are having so much fun just touring the Israel Pavilion this morning. We're learning so much. Look at all this wonderful information. That's one of the great things about this pavilion. You can come on down and really learn something about the state of Israel, and also just what you think, what you might not know about the country is the technological innovations. I mean, we talked about this earlier, but if you're just waking up and tuning in, do we know the USB flash drive came from Israel? Because I didn't know that. Very cool stuff. And so all morning we're going to be here. We're going to be getting some folk dancing a little bit later on, and of course talking about the cuisine, the food. I can't wait. Although maybe on an empty stomach, this might be kind of a drool-worthy interview. I don't know.
Sorry, move up just a second if you can, Alex. Did that say Waze app as well?
This one?
The USB, under USB.
Yeah, the Waze app.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, okay. I use that all the time. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Very cool.
All right, coming up after the break, we're going to head back over to the Israel Pavilion. That's where Alex Brown is hanging out. We're going to get a sneak peek at some of the performances.
Alrighty, we're checking in with CTV's Alex Brown. She is checking out the Israel Pavilion at Folklorama, and they have amazing things in store this year.
Hey, good morning. That's exactly right, including dance. And I'm joined by my own personal A-team here this morning, Ariel and Alexander. And I guess let's begin with this collaboration. Tell us a little bit about who you guys are.
So I'm with the Sarah Summer Chai Folk Ensemble, and we are so excited to have the Rusalka Ukrainian Dance Ensemble here with us at the Israel Pavilion to dance at Folklorama. This is our first time performing here at the Rady JCC together, and we are so excited to show Winnipeg and the Folklorama community what we can do collaboratively.
So two groups coming together. How did this come to be?
Well, since the 40s and 50s in Winnipeg, the Ukrainian and Jewish community has always been on the mainstream. And ever since the 80s, Rusalka and I have collaborated in this Horohopak dance. And we've performed at multiple events and numerous dances, including the opening for the Human Rights Museum. And this tour kind of tops everything off with both groups coming together, leaving as two groups and coming back as one. So it's been an honor and a pleasure for Rusalka dancing with High. So it's been a great opportunity to be a part of this, that's for sure.
And are you combining both types of dance into one?
Absolutely. So they have their own traditional Hora coming, and we have our traditional Hopak coming in, and we kind of combine those together as both groups do each other's dances. And as a collaborative, it's a great place to be on the stage with High. It's great.
Sounds like something that people don't want to miss. When can they catch it?
So tonight, Tuesday, there's 3 show times, 6:45, 8:15, and 9:45, and the same with Thursday.
Wonderful. And then after all this settles down, you guys are working towards another big show.
Yes, on September 8th and 9th, we do have a Horohopak concert coming up. It's our homecoming show from our tour from Israel and Ukraine, and it's to show Winnipeg all of our dances that we've been working on tour and out of the country.
Where's the best place to get all the information for that one?
You can check out the Chai Facebook page, Rusalka Facebook page, or the Chai website.
Wonderful. For people who have never seen a performance like this, what can they expect? I think it's a lot of high energy.
Oh, absolutely. High energy, high kicks, jumps, everything. Anything you could expect. There's a lot of running and all smiles. That's all we need is smiles. Once you see the smiles, that's all that matters.
As long as your face hurts when you get off stage, you know you did a good job. The mark of a good dancer. Okay, you don't want to miss this performance, Folklorama, Tuesday and Thursday. Some really cool stuff down here at the Israel Pavilion.
Yeah, it's enticing stuff. All right, thanks for that, Alex. Checking in with Alex this morning. You're hanging out at the Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square. And the one thing about Folklorama, all of the pavilions, the food is such a big main attraction, and this pavilion is no different.
Oh, completely. Good morning, Raheem and Catherine. I have been so ready to chat food all morning long. It must be the empty stomach on me. I'm joined by Lisa right now, and everything looks divine. So where do we begin with the Israel Pavilion Shalom Square cuisine?
Well, the main food is the falafel. So we have the salad and the falafel balls, and we have the tahina and the hot sauce that you pour over top. It's really, really, really good. And then we have the potato latkes.
Yum.
Everybody loves potato latkes. We serve it with sour cream. This is the spinach and feta horn, which is spinach and feta in puff pastry. Yeah. These are the potato barekas. And the potato barekas is mashed potato in puff pastry. This is hummus, and we serve it with pita. But we are beginning to do a lot of gluten-free things, so we can also serve it with carrots and with crackers that are gluten-free.
Wonderful. What are some of the other gluten-free options?
We have the pastillas, which is a crustless quiche, and it has vegetables and cheese. And then we have the eggplant dip, which is served with also with the gluten-free crackers.
Great. And then we finally come around to the dessert course. What do we have?
We have the Israeli cheesecake, which is more like a pudding kind of a cheesecake, and we have a cherry topping on it. We have the carrot cake with cream cheese icing, and we have the date square, being that the dates are fruits of Israel.
Wow, what a spread here. What would you say is the crowd favorite, would you say?
The falafel.
Yes.
Totally.
Perfect. Is that something, what out of all of this, is that the one thing that people absolutely have to try, non-negotiable when they come?
Well, if you're hungry and you want dinner, then falafel is where to go. But for little snackies, they do the potato latkes, they do the barekas. It depends on how much they want to eat.
So all morning long, we've been kind of hyping up the pavilion and learning what's going to be here. What's the atmosphere like when you guys are up and running?
Oh, it's intense. There's so many people. The lineup goes all the way like to the end of the gym, which is, there's like 100 people in line. It's absolutely unbelievable, and it's constant. It's just really, really hype.
All right.
Really good.
Come with empty bellies, because you are going to be fed well at the Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square.
Stuff. Alrighty, we're checking in with Alex Brown down at the Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square. You're getting a taste of everything they have in store at this year's Folklorama.
Yeah, truly. I just filled up with some dessert, which is perfect for me. I was starving and everything looked so good. And now we're going to learn a little bit more about the Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square. I'm joined by Cynthia right now. I mean, some big milestones happening this year.
Absolutely. The Ready JCC is presenting the Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square, and Folklorama is turning 50. And the Ready JCC, YMHA, as it was known, it is turning 100 years old. Wow. So it's a week of celebration.
Definitely. Yes. And let's talk about the volunteers, because they're really the heart of Folklorama, but also this pavilion as well.
Absolutely. More than 100 volunteers are participating here every night. They are supporting the pavilion with their hearts, welcoming everybody. We are very proud to receive the people here every night. Every night we have a lot of people that are coming. So they are the heart here. We have teens volunteering, seniors of 19 years old volunteering. Wow. Yes, and that's amazing. It's the full, the whole community that are, supporting us with their time, donating their times, and we are very proud to have all of them here with us. They have fun and they work very hard.
Such a tight-knit community for sure. Now, people at home all morning long, we've been telling them about the delicious cuisine, the dance, the drinks. How can they come check this out? What do they need to know in order to attend?
For sure. Please, very important, purchase your tickets online if you can. Folklorama.ca, you look for the first week, Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square, because we are going to be very, very busy this, the following days. From Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have the 6:45 show, 8:15, and 9:45. And on Friday, we will be at 5:15 and 6:45 show. Purchase their tickets online, purchase their tickets ahead, and assure your spot here.
And there is one day closure that people should be aware of.
Yes, on Sunday the pavilion is closed due to a communal mourning anniversary. So yes, we are closed on Sunday. Okay, Sunday, August the 10th.
But other than that, it's going to be a thriving environment with high energy, a good food, and of course some hard-working volunteers. Make sure to thank a volunteer if you're coming on down to any of the pavilions. Lots of great stuff down here at the Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square.
It's going to be a great time. Thanks for that, Alex. Appreciate it. Time this morning, hanging out at the Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square. What's happening down there?
Hey, good morning. We're ending our day down here, joined with dancers once again. I'm joined by Alexander and Ariel. And you guys actually just got back from tour, like very recently. Talk to me about that.
So we traveled to Israel and Ukraine together to perform, to do dance workshops, and to tour, see both countries and learn about each other's cultures, which was an amazing experience.
Wow. And did you guys manage to perform for the communities there? What were their thoughts?
It was outstanding. We had some sold-out shows. The seats were filled. Great audiences. It was standing, applauding. Really great turnout.
Now, it's one thing definitely to represent your ethnicity and your dance here in Canada, but to actually travel abroad and visit those countries, I mean, it must have been a life-changing experience.
Oh, absolutely. It's not every day that you get to perform for people out in Israel or in Ukraine. I know as a Ukrainian dancer coming from Canada, the people in Ukraine really appreciate seeing people from Canada come and perform there. And I know, I'm sure in Israel, the people are the exact same way. They showed it when we finished the show. When we said, hey, they all stood up and gave it a standing ovation. So it was really nice to see everyone come out and support us. And I know for the dancers, it was getting goosebumps talking about it. So it was definitely an honor and a pleasure to perform for people out in Israel and Ukraine. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I was happy I was able to do it.
Incredible. And if you want that goosebump feeling for yourself, you can catch it here in Winnipeg at Folklorama a couple of times, actually.
So tonight at 6:45, 8:15, and 9:45, and Thursday as well. And please get your tickets online at folklorama.ca really soon, because they may sell out, and please come early. There'll be a big crowd here tonight. It's a wonderful opportunity that you don't want to miss. See these cultures come together to perform.
Exactly. You can come on down, get a big plate of food, and settle in and ready to watch this amazing partnership between these two dance companies. And then September, if for some reason you can't make it out this week or next, you guys have another show.
Absolutely. On September 8th and 9th, we have two shows on the 8th, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. And then we also have September 9th at 7:30 p.m. We're bringing the tour show that we took on to Israel and Ukraine, and we're performing it at Garden City Collegiate. And we're going to be performing there for everyone who wants to come out. So make sure to get your tickets now, because they're going to sell out fast. So.
Yeah, I believe it. Some great stuff going on down here at the Israel Pavilion, Shalom Square. We're just giving you a very brief sneak peek of what you can expect from the pavilion this morning. And like I said, for the next 2 weeks, we're really going to be celebrating all cultures while doing some pavilion visits every morning, so you don't want to miss that.
Looks like a lot of fun. And Alex, if you have any leftover latkes, you know where to bring them. Thanks so much for that this morning. Thanks, Alex.